Bob, obviously it was a pretty rough weekend down at George Fox this past weekend. But what does the team take away that you can still build on for the rest of the season?
Yeah, what I actually, if there was anything to enjoy about it, this team's built on culture and working through each other, and that's all easy when you're winning and things are going well. But when you go and you get humbled like we did, and it's not like we didn't have a game plan, just we couldn't, we just couldn't necessarily execute the way we wanted to or the way we thought that we could. But in watching that dugout and watching everyone on the bus and seeing how practices have gone after that, everyone's together. I mean, that was actually some galvanizing losses, if you can say that. It's been great to watch this team develop as the season's gone along, and to go through that, you could easily give up. I've been on championship teams that didn't look like they wanted to continue playing. If you've been on teams that are bad that just couldn't wait for the season to get over, this team is frustrated and inspired, and it's amazing, I think, what some losses like that can do for you. It's nothing that we hoped for, but I think that they've learned a lot from that. They continue to learn about themselves. We're still very young, and we still have some opportunities in front of us.
As you say, there's still potential qualifying for the conference tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you control your own destiny or not is up to the conference office in terms of tiebreakers, but there is still plenty to play for.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that what are the revised goals for this team? What is it you hope to accomplish?
It's interesting. You always, I think, when you set goals, they need to be attainable at some level, right? We wanted to win a conference championship. Became apparent throughout the season that that probably was not going to happen. But the goal of still making the tournament, being one of the 4 teams, peaking, winning a conference championship, those were still attainable things in our hearts, and that's how we're practicing this week. And this is a crazy conference. Has been for many years, but especially this year. It certainly, if there's ever been that feeling of anybody can beat anybody at any given moment, that has come true this season. So our goals are still in front of us. That has not changed just yet. Nobody's taken that away. So we've got to do that. That one pitch at a time. We've got to be prepared for Willamette this weekend.
And a Willamette team that is still improving themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What challenges will they present?
First of all, college softball, winning games, whether it's by a run rule or winning games by 1 run, it's hard to win a college softball game. We cannot go and overlook anyone. They showed when they played Linfield that, I mean, they have the opportunities to put together a good game. They can pitch well. They can hit well, as a lot of our conference teams can, Steve. But this is a final weekend for them. They know that. What better way to go out than to win 4 in a row for their seniors, for the future of their program, for a second year, but a lot like me, a first-year head coach. There's a lot of things that they can do to trampoline themselves into the next year, and so I'm sure that they're going to be fired up with a huge desire to show how much they've improved, and we need to be doing the same thing. So you can never overlook anyone, regardless of what place they are in their conference, and more so than ever, we have got a mission in front of us, and we know we need to go and probably sweep this weekend, and it will be difficult. And those are the things that we keep showing each and every week that we're ready to tackle. We enjoy that competition.